What's the address of the emergency, please?
It's already been incredibly busy,
Listen carefully. I need you to lay her flat on her back on the ground.
but ambulance call handlers are readying themselves for New Year's Eve.
So is your breathing normal for you?
Probably the busiest night of the year for 999 call-outs.
We are expecting a really busy night because we have seen extra demand over recent weeks. So we are prepared. We've got extra call handlers ready and waiting to pick up calls from patients across London. We've also got about 200 extra staff out there on the roads, which is about 50 extra ambulances.
At the same time last year, between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, a 999 call was received every 11 seconds by London's ambulance service. And that's expected to rise.
Have a look at your summary. Can you just talk me through?
Because this year has already seen a 20% increase in the number of emergency calls received on Christmas Eve compared to the same time last year. That's almost 1,000 additional calls.
We do ask people to be very sensible with how you're using our services. So if you can safely make your own way to hospital, or it's maybe not an emergency, utilise the NHS 111 service. They will also have an increase of staff over this period.
Every New Year's Eve is busy, and tomorrow is no exception. The London Ambulance Service is expected to see a surge in demand for their services, just like they did over Christmas. But what's unusual this year is there's already widespread pressure across the NHS. Hospitals are struggling with a quad-demic of flu, RSV, norovirus and COVID. Pressure in one part of the system soon builds up across the service.
Bed occupancy is currently over 95% at the moment. So what we'll see is ambulances coming into emergency departments, looking to get back out for the next call, and either being held because it's hard to get people admitted into a bed, or the hospital is being forced to put people into crowded wards or even corridors in order to get ambulance crews back out onto the road.
The warnings are that this winter could be worse for the NHS than recent ones. New Year's Eve will be another extremely busy night, but many more will follow. Ashish Joshi, Sky News, Central London.